a secret innocence. The best secrets are contained by the stupidity of youth. You're so innocent. You haven't been around long enough to get in trouble. You look at some of these people in government today, they're holding office, and they do not live up to their clearance. Some of them shouldn't even be leaving the damn country. But this is it. This is it. I was a 17-year-old when I showed up. Fort Bragg, 82nd Airborne Division. I worked out at division headquarters. They didn't know what to do with me. They gave me a secret clearance, which is higher than most of what these people get nowadays that you see. They're supposed to be trustworthy. I was young, innocent, and they were right to give me a secret clearance because I had not yet been sullied by the evils that men do. And so I would support those who stood above me. I would support the Constitution that I held an oath to for as long as it took. There you go. And then when I left the military, having had a secret clearance, driving for Major Temple, soon to be Lieutenant General before he died of cancer. I don't know what kind of cancer got him, but he's dead. Worked out of the Pentagon for a while. That was my guy. I drove him, and I had maps. I had main supply routes. I had background information that I ignored as much as possible because stuff that I'm not supposed to have, that he does have as a top secret clearance. Me with a secret clearance, I don't have as much. And if I'm not looking over his shoulder, they can never torture it out of me. So I understand what it is to have a clearance and to appreciate it, your level of what to be. Unless you're trying to be a damn spy of some sort, you shouldn't be looking at one level of clearance above what you get. And then I got out, and years later I was working as a traveling shoe salesman, and I went on to the FBI site. I think it was Sacramento, California. They gave me a clearance, and I sat and I thought about telling them I've already got a secret clearance, but this was some years later, and I'd already been arrested twice. And so, as it turns out, as we get older, our clearance is less available to us because we get in more trouble and we find ourselves in more compromising positions that if people don't know how to deal with spies in a bar, you could find yourself in trouble. So, yeah, I went from having a secret clearance to just a clearance to be able to go into the FBI headquarters and look around and ignore everything I saw. How about a pair of boots? Boots up the side of the head, drill sergeant, boots upside the head. That's why we used to sing that, just in case you ever need to take over something. But this is what it amounts to. I'm watching this Oppenheimer movie. I'm halfway through it, and I'm like, I'm falling asleep. It's a very good movie, but it's very, very academic, in my opinion. I'm watching this stuff. You've got people getting in trouble because they can't get a security clearance. And of course, you've got some kind of scientist that's probably, what do you call it, midlife at this point. And if he hasn't lived up to his dreams yet, he might steal and cheat and lie to get whatever he wants. That's why people at that age don't get security clearances so easily, because they've already shown the lies and the cheating, and not even the lying and the cheating, but sometimes just the lack of civility. Sometimes that's enough to keep you from getting a secret clearance. But what it amounts to me, it's that innocence. The only time you should properly ever have a secret clearance is before anybody's gotten to you and filled your head full of their ideas. Get to them before they have a chance to even question things on their own. If you can get to them and make them question themselves, that's enough to just poison an innocent mind. You want to know who should be getting secret clearances? The only way I think it can work is if you can keep the innocent away from the politicians.